Hello there, everybody out there in YouTube world. And I did a video yesterday. I was not good, not having a good day. And how am I today? Compared to yesterday, it's not much the same, really. But what I want to talk about on this video, I know I've talked about it before, but it keeps rearing its ugly head, and that's racism. I know black people as such have been targeted a lot of late, but racism affects every race on this earth. It really does. But yeah, Ice-T shared this video on his Twitter profile yesterday. And there was a white chap, and there's a black woman, a young black woman with her child in her car. And I don't know what's gone on prior to that, but he gets out the car, starts swearing at her and stuff like that. And then he starts being racist and towards her, calling her very, very hardcore racial names about her skin colour. And basically he's comes across, he's proud of being a racist, and he's sharing humongous racial abuse towards her. And then he even says, by topping this off, he's got an AK-47 in his car and he will shoot her with it, basically. What is wrong with these people, man? Listen, I've had a lot of racial abuse in my life, and I really have, because I've been mixed race for one, especially growing up in the 60s and 70s, and even in the 80s, I had it then. And some people who've never experienced racial abuse don't know what it's like to be racially abused. Even, for the people of different sex gender, that's another form of abuse, I tell you, oh man, I'm sick and tired of it. I really am sick and tired of it. Because you're always targeted because of your skin colour. And you are. I don't care what anyone says. If you're darker in skin colour, guaranteed, if you're in a place where there's no one of your colour, you will be targeted. I know it's happened to me many a time. I used to go to Coventry when I was a teenager with my brothers and friends. And the amount of racial abuse that we had up there was terrible. It really was terrible. And you never thought that, because Coventry has got a lot of black people and Asian people living there, but it was there. It was really bad, It's like when I used to go to nightclubs in Derby as well, had it there. Warrington had it there. It kind of put me off from travelling to places where I wanted to go and have a good time. Even in my hometown of Wolverhampton, I had racial abuse there. But I'll always be proud of the colour of my skin that I'm in. I will always be proud of it. I don't care. I'm proud of who I am and where I come from. I'm proud of my grassroots, even though I've got two types of grassroots, both Jamaican and English, And I've been asked this question before, people saying, oh, your dad's from Jamaica and your mum's English. How do you see yourself, black or white? And I used to get this a lot, I say to these people who used to say this, I'm a human being. That's it, a human being. So what if I've got a darker colour? I'm still a human being. And it saddens me, man, because, I've signed up to some of these anti-racism sites, and I saw one of the sites shared a link about in a football club, young lads, there was racial abuse being hurled at some of the black kids who were playing football. Those parents of those kids ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I can't, you know, people used to say, well, to me, don't listen to it. I said, listen, you don't realise what it's like, especially when it's directed at you personally. So how can I not ignore it, especially when it's been hurled at my parents as well? How can you ignore stuff like that? Mom, oh man, the things that she used to get said to her by her own colour people used to say horrible things to her. They really did. And sometimes when I see racism, you know, when I'm watching YouTube and stuff like that, it just brings it all back to me. It really does. And it's very difficult to try and escape from it. It's a lot easier said than done. It really is. But please, for those of you who don't know what it's like to have racial slurs and abuse, both mentally and physically, hurled at you, think about what we go through. You know, it's horrible, man. It's nasty. It's one of the worst things ever out there, racism. It really is. And like I said before, racism covers every colour nation on this planet. Because anyone can be racially abused, whether you're black or not. Okay, but is it going to ever stop? This is the thing. Me personally, will it stop? No, it won't. It will not stop. I'm guaranteed it won't stop. But for those of us out there who need to talk about it, please speak about it. Do videos more about it, no matter what colour you are. If a white person suffering from racial abuse, talk about it. If you're an Indian man suffering from racial abuse, talk more about it. Black people, again, which we know it's carrying on, we do speak more about it now. No matter what colour you are, please speak about it. Don't be afraid to. Because I'm not. This is why I'm doing more videos about it. Because it needs to be out there more by people having their own experiences through it. So don't be afraid to, because I'm not scared to talk about it. Because I've had many confrontations with it. So I know. And it still hurts. And that hurt will never go away. I don't care how tough or strong you think you are. The pain never leaves you. Never ever leaves you. Yesterday, as you guys know, I was having an off day. I was crying a lot yesterday. I really was. And plus when Ice-T shared this video, man, I was crying just seeing how nasty and horrible that man was to that woman and child. How dare he? Has anyone got the right to do these things? No, they haven't. What gives them the right? None. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to. But again, for those of you on my channel, please share this video if you want to. Please share it, because I'm just sick and tired of racism. I am. I'm sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. It's got to stop, because there's so many innocent people out there who are suffering. Anyway, please, for those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click the icon bells of notifications, so when I upload a video, you'll see when it comes up. And please share my channel to other people, because I'm using this channel to help me get better. And I want it to. But again, I send my love out to you all. And please, please, please stay safe out there, please.